Welcome to another edition of the Doer's Digest. Today, we're talking about something huge, something that honestly shapes our entire lives, and that's the choice between really wise counsel and, well, flattery. It's a choice that can make or break everything, so let's get into it. So let me ask you this, right off the bat. Who do you listen to when the stakes are high? And I mean really high. This isn't just some abstract idea, is it? We all face this. You're at a crossroads. A huge decision is staring you down. Whose voice do you let in? Whose voice gets that final say? Because that one decision, man, that determines the entire path you're about to walk. Okay, to really dig into this, we're going to ground ourselves in our anchor text for today, which is 2 Samuel chapter 17. Now, this is a moment of pure high-stakes drama. We're talking about the fate of an entire kingdom hanging on the advice given to one guy, Absalom. And listen, this isn't just some dusty old story. It's an incredible case study in making decisions under pressure. So in this story, we've got two key players, two counselors, and they really represent the two kinds of advice we get in our own lives. First, you've got Ahithophel. He's the flatterer. His advice? It's fast, it's slick, it sounds brilliant, and it promises you a win right now. Then there's Hushai. He's the faithful one. His counsel is slower, it's going to cost you something, and he's not afraid to tell you the hard truth you might not want to hear. These two guys, they're the voices in our heads, aren't they? And check this out. This quote from the text tells you everything you need to know about the danger here. It says, Ahithophel's advice was as if one had inquired at the oracle of God. I mean, wow, it sounded that perfect. It sounded divine. And that's the trap, isn't it? The most dangerous flattery, the worst advice, often comes disguised as wisdom. It feels like a sign from heaven when really it's leading you straight off a cliff. Okay, so now let's pull back from the story itself and look at the timeless truths we can pull from it, because this is where it gets really practical for us. These are the principles that we can use right now in our own lives when we're trying to figure out who to listen to. You know what Hushai's secret weapon was? It's something we call strategic delay. See, he didn't just offer different advice, he offered slower advice. And this is so important. Delaying isn't being a coward. It's not weakness. It's actually a weapon. It creates breathing room, it gives you time to see people's real motives, and it can literally reverse a plan that would have been fatal. It gives providence, time to work. And this all boils down to three short, powerful truths you can keep in your back pocket. First, flattery is almost always a map to a quick fall. It feels good in the moment, but it leads to disaster. Second, counsel that costs the counselor something, well, that's a whole lot more credible, isn't it? If they have skin in the game, you can trust it more. And third, and this is a big one, the quiet, courageous voice, the one that isn't yelling for attention, that's often the one that wins the day. Don't discount it. All right, so we've talked about the what, now let's get to the how. This next part is your practical playbook. We're talking about actual tools you can put into practice this week to make wiser choices. Here it is, your 5-step playbook. Write these down. First, you gotta test the advice. Ask yourself, who really benefits the most if I do this? Second, get perspective. You need at least 2 voices, and one of them has to be someone who you know will tell you the hard truth. Third, delay. When you feel that pressure, your best friend is the simple phrase, I'm gonna sleep on this. Fourth, value the people who have already sacrificed for you. Honor that loyalty. And finally, number 5, beware. Be really wary of any advice that solves your problem by tearing somebody else down. Let's put this into practice, okay? Imagine a friend gives you a quick fix for a relationship that's on the rocks. It sounds easy, it sounds great, but before you jump on it, just pause and ask this one simple question. Who might get hurt if we do this? The answer to that question can reveal everything. It'll tell you if the advice is truly wise or if it's just convenient. And look, I'm even gonna give you some short scripts, actual words you can use. When someone's flattering you and it sounds too good to be true, you can say, hey, help me see the long view here. What could possibly go wrong? To yourself, when you're alone, ask, if this was risky for them, would they still be telling me to do it? And when you feel rushed, just put the brakes on. Say, good counsel deserves time. Let's slow this down. See, these simple phrases create the space you need to think clearly. Okay, as we start to land the plane here, let's talk about a final word and a prayer. This is all about encouragement for the road ahead, because this stuff isn't always easy. Listen to me on this. You are not always going to pick the right voice. You're just not. Absalom didn't, and he had a whole kingdom on the line. So the goal here is not perfection, The goal is building habits that just tilt your life inch by inch toward wisdom. It's about valuing those quiet, courageous voices over the loud applause. Because that steady wisdom, it will always, always outperform flashy flattery in the long run. I promise you that. So with that in mind, let's just take a quiet moment for this prayer. Lord, give me ears to hear the faithful counselor. Give me the patience to delay when I need to. And please, give me the wisdom to see right through flattering advice. Amen. Hey, thank you so much for joining us for this Doer's Digest. If this was helpful for you, please do us a favor and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be alerted as soon as our next digest is released. We'll see you then.